fast forward 2020. Ay, shit. Ala, kaya ko to. Like,
Afford
ang
na.
galing.
Welcome everyone! Good morning, good afternoon, and good night kung saan ka man sa mundo. So today we are talking about hustle culture for freelancers.
So we invited a special guest ngayon, na freelancer. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Iana Oliva. I graduated last November 2023, cum laude here in De La Salle College of St. Benil. Currently, I have 2 jobs, so ginajuggle ko siya. Anytime since freelancer, no? And then,
Parang you're on call, no?
yeah, oo. Especially dun sa isa ko, on call talaga siya, like, every week we have 1 day or 2 day shoots. And syempre nakiki-collaborate din ako directly with the owner. So para mas actually mas maganda yung ganon. Yung para may connection and alam ko yung parang voice niya towards
and you get to translate what the brand wants or
Yeah.
parang yung goal ng brand.
Yes,
Kasi you
yes.
directly talk to who owns it, who manages it.
Yeah, yeah. Yung isa kong job actually is an international client. And then, yung main na ginagawa ko doon is quality control before printing ng products nila. So, medyo mabigat kasi syempre, sa ibang bansa, usually, most of the time, nagma-mass produce sila. So, onting sa akin nakasalalay. So, nung una, medyo nakakatakot talaga since international brand din to. Baka may, kahit English speaking sila, parang may barrier talaga. Like, mahirap mag-express kapag may problem or such.
Culture.
Yeah, diba? And then, as a first-timer, yun din yung, yung first time kong trabaho na medyo big deal.
Yeah.
Kasi parang international agad, ganon.
Bawal matagal.
And you just graduated.
Yeah, oo.
So, parang grateful na may ganun na agad na opportunity.
Yes, yes. Okay, so yung isa kong work, actually, ito yung nauna. 1 year na ako dito sa El Poco Cantina.
Yeah.
And alam niyo ba yan?
Best Birria Tacos in town. As in, suki kami doon, guys.
Yes, and ayun, I worked with them before. Ayun. So, yun talaga yung unang actual work ko kasi before graduation. Actually, nag-antay ako from August 2023. Kinuha na nila ako agad na parang, noong una parang shirts pa lang yung papagawa. The next, parang pinapa-edit na ako ng videos. And, kasi syempre, di ba, naisip ko rin na ang ganda ng opportunity sa social media ngayon, di ba? Yung mga...
It's big money talaga.
Yeah, oo.
Lots of opportunities.
Yeah, at saka, for me, magandang pag-investan talaga yung marketing.
Yes.
Kasi syempre, yun yung for brand awareness, ganun, di ba? So, ayun, nakakita ako ng magandang opportunity sa El Poco. And then, ayun, tuloy-tuloy na siya. Actually, nung una, parang temporary lang talaga yon. Like, at the end of the year, hanap na ako ng bagong job or like...
For experience.
Yeah, for experience. Tapos, while working with them last year, napag-isipan ko, parang tama ba itong ginagawa ko? Like, kailangan ba nasa corporate ako? Parang masyado bang madali na biglang...
Hindi artist pa naman, di mo alam minsan gagawin.
ang daming options. Oo, di ba? And ayun, nag-enjoy rin naman ako sa social media, mag-work around, ganyan, research.
Wait, ano ba yung job mo dun sa isa pa ulit? Graphic designer ba?
Ay,
or ano?
Yeah, yung job ko dun sa international, yes. Gumagawa kami ng templates for mass-producing prints siya talaga. Sobrang daming products. Hindi para siyang, ano ba?
Journals.
Wait lang.
Pinoy Henyo
Wait lang, di ko maano. More on, ano bang tawag doon? Hindi ko alam kung anong type of
Basta mga prints.
Yeah, basta nagma-mass,
print
print media,
So,
yeah.
I guess you quality control whatever they mass produce.
Yeah,
and then you
ganon.
ikaw yung fix, ikaw
Yes,
yung
yes.
the layout.
Yes, ganon.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I get that.
So, pwede ba namin itanong, ano yung time slot nito? May ano ba kayo, may mga meetings din kayo? Siyempre, online.
Mm-mm.
Morning or night? Kasi international.
So, etong international, maganda rin to kasi fit, like nag-adjust talaga yung boss namin. So, nag-work ako from 5 a.m. to 12 noon.
Okay.
Minsan, hindi pa yun, minsan, nag-work lang ako for 2 hours, kung ano lang yung dumating.
Yeah.
Yun lang talaga.
Whatever yung output na kailangan for today.
Yeah, yun. So, it's pretty easy lang talaga. Pero, magaan lang talaga. Pero, you know, as a graduate ng Benilde, parang gusto kong mag-reach ng
More pa.
more pa.
Siyempre
More.
naman, Benilde, isa siya sa biggest art schools.
Yes.
sa Philippines.
Kaya ayun, maganda rin talaga yung nakakapag-freelance. Kasi ang dami talaga, as in, sobrang dami. Tapos, as a person na, yung parang, syempre, yung mga luho, ganyan. Oo.
We don't have, we can't survive without the money.
Yeah.
Ganun talaga. ang
Ayun.
realidad.
Part yun, as in talaga, yung pera. Syempre, ngayon ang hirap ng
Yes, for
ngayon.
sure.
And then, may makikita ka sa online na nahihirapan maghanap ng work. And sobrang grateful ako na may dalawa akong jobs ngayon na nakakapag-provide sa kung anong gusto ko.
Not everyone can get that opportunity.
Yeah,
also.
And
Tama.
nag-adjust pa yung boss niya.
Yun nga yung mas
Ganun ka
maganda.
kagaling.
Ganun siya kagaling.
And-
Tingin nga portfolio. Baka kailangan ko matuto.
And then, ayun, ano ba ba?
Ano ako, may tanong.
Sige, go.
After graduation ba, pinlano mo na talaga mag-freelance? Or talagang napunta ka lang doon by chance?
Actually, napunta lang talaga ako sa freelance world. Kasi, actually, ito yung napag-isip-isip ko for the past months na siguro. Like, tama ba na nag-freelance ako? Ganon, parang as a fresh graduate, kailangan ko ba munang ma-experience yung corporate world para malaman ko yung pasikot-sikot nila, like how they communicate with clients, paano yung parang onboarding, yung mga ganong
Like,
steps.
parang it's kind of instilled in us also, as let's say in high school or growing up na, you're gonna graduate and you're gonna get a job, a 9-to-5 job.
Oo.
So parang there's parang this curiosity na parang kailangan ko.
Mm-mm,
There's
yeah.
this need to know na what goes
Parang kasi siyang
behind
requirement.
it.
Yeah,
Parang
oo.
After graduation, for sure, kailangan may job ako.
And I
Mm-mm.
didn't know nga na parang personally, I didn't know that I could be a freelancer. Parang nung nag-college na lang ako, parang possible pala.
Possible. Yeah, like normal pala yun gawin na parang 9 to 5, di ka nag-work from 9 to 5 talaga.
Parang ganun. Dati iniisip ko kasi na parang, ay, hindi siya normal. Like, baka in a way, parang discriminate ako na, ay, wala siyang trabaho. Parang
Oo.
considered unemployed. Eh.
Yeah.
Kasi ganun yung, dito yung parang standard.
With that being said, nakita ko naman yung perks ng freelancing for you. You're grateful to have 2 freelancing jobs. What do you think are the pros and the cons for being a freelancer?
Okay, so for the pros, I think alam naman ng lahat, yung hawak mo talaga yung oras mo. Pero, dito na yung papasok yung cons na kapag hawak mo yung oras mo, ang dami mong pwedeng gawin, ang dami mong gustong gawin. May mga times na parang, kaya naman yan mamaya. Parang ganon. Siyempre, parang, as a person na parang first time din mag-dive into freelance world, hindi ko pa siya masyadong gamay. At saka nung mga first few months, talagang, shit, ano ba, parang, okay ba tong ginagawa ko? Like, if nasa school ako, okay ba yung ganitong, set up, ganyan. Ang naalala ko nung college ako, like, takot talaga ako sa deadlines. So, talagang gusto kong i-manifest na hanggang, syempre, pag freelance, kailangan mong talagang on the dot ka talaga. At saka mas maganda, may sarili ka talagang deadline for yourself para may room for revisions pa if ever ask yung client, ganyan.
Pag freelancer ka pala, yung manager mo,
Sarili mo.
So,
Yeah.
parang ang hirap pag gusto mo i-manage yung sarili mo.
Oo.
Unless, na-enjoy mo talaga yung ganun.
Yeah, oo.
Pero I guess, some have their days na parang, "Ay, hindi ko feel ko.
Oo, may mga ganun talaga.
And sa corporate naman kasi parang routine na nasanay ka na gagawin ko to. May deadline ako every night. Let's
Yeah,
say, or
oo,
parang
oo.
ganun.
Yeah.
May question pala ako na follow-up. So, kung hawak mo yung time mo, nakakapag-take ka rin ba ng ibang commissions? Ganyan.
Yeah, actually, lalo na may mga friends kong gustong mag-business. So, like, kinocall nila ako for, like, branding, like, visual branding and stuff. Ganyan. Tapos, meron din akong, possible client na for social media din. Since nakita nila yung gawa ko and yung gawa ng team sa Elpo ko. Yung kung ano yung impact na talaga sa pag-brand awareness, gano'n.
So, parang,
So,
more opportunities.
Yeah.
Parang na.
and,
Joke lang.
and actually, since ito nga sa Elpo ko, yung owner ng Elpo ko, syempre may mga connections din siya, other networks, ganyan. Talagang interested sila sa team na nagmamanage sa Elpo ko since maganda nga yung trajectory ng yung like performance.
Nagkaka-exposure din.
Yeah, oo. So like
Tayong growth din.
yes. Tapos and then may gustong mag-hire sa amin na parang weekly thing lang, mag-shoot kami ng events, ganon. Kaya, I mean, ang gandang i-accept nun, lalo na kapag freelance ka, kasi kaya mo lang, eto, available ako sa ganitong time, ganitong date, ganon.
So, as a freelancer, masasabi mo, dapat control mo yung time mo, no?
Yes, kasi, syempre, tayo yung nagsischedule ng mga lakad natin, kung anong oras tayo kakain, anong oras tayo mag-get ready, magpe-prep. So, I think it's a discipline din. Kailangan disiplinado ka na, kailangan mo matapos to. Or mas maganda, tapusin mo na ng...
Agad-agad?
Mag-allot ka na lang 1 day or at least 8 hours, 5 hours to finish a project para next days, hayahay ka na.
Yes.
Ayun.
So, Yana, do you have any plans to enter the corporate world now na may experience ka sa freelancer?
Actually, yes. Syempre, ang gusto ko talaga, ang bread and butter ko talaga is 3D. So, gusto kong mag-venture out na sana 3D yung ginagawa. Last year kasi nung naghahanap ako ng jobs, sobrang onti lang talaga nung naghahanap ng 3D artist. Kasi ang parang forte ko, yung more on product visualization and karamihan dun sa game industry. And hindi ako masyadong
Game, well-versed dun sa type of 3D na yun.
Yeah, at saka yung mga parang iba yung standard doon na parang kailangan talagang i-optimize yung mga models, ganon. Well, sa product visualization, basta mapakita mo lang na nag-animate na
Yung
okay
product.
lang.
Yeah, may kilala yun ako from MMA na he works with Bello, ganon.
Yeah.
Tapos parang iba talaga yung standard nga ng gaming sa visuals ng
Iba talaga.
visuals ng kapag products.
Oo.
Sa gaming kasi, feeling ko dapat overwhelming. Alam mo yun?
And it's
Stimulating.
you have to make it move a certain way.
Yeah, at
It's
saka yung kailangan magmukhang realistic pero at the same time, sobrang mababa yung file size, gano'n. Kasi yung work ko dati as an intern, sa Gigil ako, Gigil Advertising. More on sa gaming kami na punta. And then, medyo nahihirapan ako kasi kailangan yung model, kailangan sobrang onti nung vertices, ganyan. As in, sobrang maliit dapat yung file size. And hindi ako sanay sa ganun. Kapag product visualization kasi, basta ma-model mo ng high poly, ganun. Okay na, tapos ma-animate mo, okay na, ganun. And then, ayun, right now, syempre, open naman ako sa possibilities na mag-work in corpo. Syempre, iba pa rin yung surrounded ka rin with a head talaga, ng creatives head, seniors, ganyan, and then surrounded din with other creatives.
And it's different also na you are following the industry standard
Yeah,
of what
exactly.
3D modeling is.
Yeah.
Yun matututo ka talaga imbes na, let's say, you're freelancing na kumukuha ka ng gigs here and there.
Yeah.
Parang you can learn on your own pero
Sa
mas
freelancing
mabilis
kasi,
mag-grow
yes.
kapag parang tinuturuan ka talaga.
At saka
Parang
pipitas talaga sa mga, ay, hindi maganda yan.
Parang kasi sa corporate, sineshape ka sa freelancing. Mag-adjust sila sa shape mo.
Oo.
Parang gano'n.
Yeah. So parang if you say na, let's say, parang parang na-master mo na yung 3D, ganun. Parang it's good na you can be a freelancer. Or
Yeah,
if you feel like there's still a lot to learn and everything, it's good to be part of a corporate siguro.
Yes. So, ayun, right now, and actually, if ever mag-corpo ako, I know myself na babalik din talaga ako sa freelancing.
Freelancing.
Yes.
So it's
Gusto
kind
mo
of
lang
like,
talaga
Yeah,
ma-experience.
yun talaga yung gusto kong, yung goal ko ngayon, like, syempre, fresh grad. Ayoko naman din na mapag-iwanan din ako na,
na wala ka experience sa corporate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at saka yung mapag-iwanan ako ng growth ba, ganun. Gusto ko ma-experience lahat from onboarding ng clients hanggang sa pa-finish yung project, ganun.
And that's when you'll know what you really wanna do. Kasi malay mo naman na parang, baka corporate's for me pala, na na-enjoy ko talaga yung routine and na-enjoy ko yung may higher ups na natututo ako from them.
Better din yun. Try lahat para mawala lahat ng what ifs
What ifs,
mo.
yeah.
Collect and select.
Tama. Collect and select.
Cut! Okay, I'm here.
So, may we ask, yung overall income mo as a freelancer, since meron kang 2 jobs, nagtitake ka rin ng commissions, so ano yung overall income mo
Do you
per month?
think it's maybe just give us an idea of what it's like
Or
and
range
if
lang.
you think it's a fair price to the work that you're giving out and maybe siguro if it's, what do you call that? If it's good for a fresh graduate, it's okay. If it's good for a fresh graduate, parang ganun.
Okay, so yung estimated or approximate?
siguro,
I think it's good.
Estimate
Yeah,
yung word.
estimated.
So, estimated salary per month, siguro mga 55 to 60, 55 to 70.
Okay, because
Not
since
bad
it's
na
2,
talaga,
it's not
no?
bad,
Yeah.
it's 2.
lalo na sa beginner or parang kakapasok lang sa industry.
Tingin pera.
Malaki, actually, malaki na siya, pero may mga, kapag naka-accept ko pa marami.
No, kasi
Kaya
I know
Kaya
people
pa.
right now na corpo sila. Ang starting ng corpo is 20 to 30.
Minsan sobrang baba talaga.
Sobrang
Yeah, and-
low ballers talaga nung lalo ng mga ibang companies.
Yeah, and
Business pa rin
and
eh.
imagine mo now, hawak mo yung oras mo na hindi ka 9 to 5 tapos
May pros and
50 to
cons lang din
70.
talaga.
Yun nga na parang on call ka whenever they need you. Na parang sometimes, 'di ba, may shoots na 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Ganun. So, I guess some sacrifices would be made talaga in
Yes.
both decisions.
So, Yana, are you familiar with the term hustle culture?
Heels.
Include natin yun. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Can you define it for us
What's hustle
in your
culture
own
for you?
understanding?
For my own understanding, hustle culture is parang tanggap ka lang ng tanggap for the experience, for the growth ng jobs. Ay,
So, do you think you're participating in hustle culture as a freelancer? Especially that I feel like mas exposed ang freelancers to hustle culture kasi nga tanggap sila ng tanggap.
So, I believe I'm participating in the hustle culture kasi even before ako gumraduate, may business ako, like yung keycaps, gumagawa ko ng
skateboard.
yeah, yeah, resin, clay, ano pa ba? 3D printing, gano'n.
Ang galing.
So, ang dami ko na
Artist
rin, nag-start ako ng November 2020. So, yun talaga yung talagang yung pa-skyrocket pa lang yung work from home setup, ganyan. So talagang sobrang dami nung volume nung nag-order since onti pa lang yung, siguro wala pang 5 yung nagbebenta sa Pilipinas. So talagang naka-dive talaga ako dun sa
Lalo na keyboard.
Yeah, oo. So naka-dive talaga ako dun sa hype. So even nung nag-aaral pa ako dito sa Benil. Sorry. Even, nag-aaral pa ako dito sa Benil. Juggle ko talaga yung paggawa ng keycaps, and then may time nga na parang 3 yung majors ko nun actually. Medyo nahirapan ako kasi pa-finals na yun, November, di ba December yung finals?
Oo nga.
Ayun, so ang subject ko yun, naalala ko, video, may 3D model, tapos meron pa akong 2D animation. So, yun talaga yung sobrang, shit, kaya ko ba to? Hindi ko rin alam kung paano ko...
Pa-Christmas na! Ang daming umorder!
Yeah, pa-Christmas na. And then, yung volume nun, since na, parang na-advertise din ako dun sa isang, parang, basta sikat siyang personality sa gaming community. Yeah.
Sino? Baka?
Si Jokes to Go, if ever. Basta para siyang, yung cute yung, mga pink stuff. Yan. Yun kasi yung, medyo, yun yung target ko, no?
Oo.
So, nagkaroon agad ako ng, siguro mga 60 orders nun.
Sobrang limited lang din kasi yung may kayang gumawa ng keycaps.
Yeah, oo. So, and then, syempre, wala pa kami sa 5. Siguro mga 3 pa lang ata yung nasa Philippines na gumagawa talaga ng, like, customized talaga siya, which is nice kasi may iba-ibang,
Unique talaga.
may iba-ibang setup or colors yung gusto ng customer. So, yun, kinikater ko talaga yung ganun. So, feeling ko, hindi ko feeling. I believe. I believe, na ano naman ako, medyo included naman ako sa hustle culture even before then. And, ayun, it was a nice ride.
Have you ever felt na nag-sacrifice ka ng personal time or family time for your work and studies during college?
During college and siguro
And
right
kahit
now
ngayon,
also na nagja-juggle ka.
Actually, nung college ako, kaya nag-stop na rin yung business na yun. Kasi, nag-usap kami ng kapatid ko, and yung kapatid ko rin kasi, sa keyboard industry rin siya nagbebenta ng yung mga chords.
Chords naman siya.
For keyboard siya. Oo, for keyboards naman
yung
siya.
galing.
So, medyo match kami, tapos same community rin. So, may time na sabi niya, shit, parang gusto ko muna maging estudyante. Tapos inisip ko rin kasi na, syempre pandemic, di ko na rin naman nakikita yung iba kong friends kasi malalayo kami sa isa't isa, wala namang pasok nun.
Yeah.
So inisip ko, shit,
Lockdown.
tama ba itong ginagawa ko na parang kaya ko naman mag-work, kaya ko naman magkaroon ng pera after kung gumraduate. Like, kailangan ko bang gawin to na sobrang nawala na ako ng time for my friends, and sasabihin ko like, busy ako sorry.
Actually,
Kaya hindi
natanong
siya
ko na rin
worth
yan sa
it.
sarili ko is, parang i-build ko na ba yung career ko during college ngayon? Or i-enjoy ko to? Kasi last time ko na to.
Oo.
As in super last. So, hindi ko rin alam. Hindi ko pa siya nasagot sa sarili ko.
Kahit ngayon, hindi ko rin alam, kasi meron din akong syempre, shucks, sayang, kasi hindi ko na-enjoy sa school. Pero syempre, kasi pandemic, wala rin naman kaming choice. So parang, feel ko okay lang rin naman na nag-lie low na rin ako sa business. Kasi
So,
inisip ko din na, kaya naman siguro bawiin yung...
At least na-experience
But-
both.
Yeah,
both
I
sides.
have a follow-up question.
Go.
So where do you think it's kind of a pressure na you want to parang start a business, or is it really a passion of yours, or parang I can study while I'm earning, while I'm ganito? What's your mindset on that? What's your perspective on that?
Actually, kaya ako nag-start ng business nun. Kasi, nung bata ako, mahilig, like art kid talaga ako nung bata ako. Mahilig ako sa mga clay. Yung talagang, nagka-clay, ganyan. And, syempre, nung bata ko, can't afford yung mga clay na, yung binibake, tas tumitigas. Ang meron lang ako, yung ganon. Tapos kapag may time na, nung bata ako, tinapat ko yun sa araw, shit, nag-melt siya. Kala ko maluluto, like,
Hindi siya
matitigas. Hindi siya tumigas, girl. Nag-melt siya. Tapos ayun, nung fast forward 2020, ay shit, kaya ko to. Like,
Afford
ang
na.
galing. I mean, at first, parang nakakaba kasi, shit, baka ayaw nila ng gawa ko, ganun. Pero eventually, nag-gain naman ako ng confidence sa ganun. How I feel about my art. Ayun.
And there's a market for...
Yeah. Then, ngayon kasi medyo down na kasi nag-office na. Nag-office na yung medyo
Parang
dumami.
Yung time na yun, parang bahay lang ako, decorate ko keyboard.
Yeah.
Sa mga girl, lahat nagki-keyboard.
Oo.
Lahat talaga. Tapos umuso na rin yung games.
Yes.
Doon nagkaroon ng mga gamers.
So,
Dumami. Doon dumami.
So in short, parang it's a kind of good pressure naman.
Good pressure naman siya. Hindi naman ako napaisip to na, bakit ko ba ginagawa to? Parang gusto ko rin
It's
siya
still-
talaga,
yeah,
as
yeah,
in.
still a passion.
Pero
naman.
siguro magkaiba kayo ng perspective ng sister mo. Yung kanya, bad pressure. Kaya gusto
Bakit?
niya lang
Ay,
i-stop.
actually,
Diba?
actually, hindi rin naman bad pressure. Kasi kahit sa parents namin, parang, uy, masyado, baka napapagod ka na dyan or something. Like, hindi naman siya more on a bad pressure. Parang, ayaw lang siguro namin magsisi.
Tama.
Yeah, na parang we're not
Priorities
seizing the
natin
moment.
talaga.
Like,
And
hindi
we're not
na-
prioritizing
Yeah, tapos di rin naman kami sobrang, like, we're privileged enough din naman na may
Na
money
you don't
kami.
really have to have that
Yeah.
extra income
Mm-mm,
yet.
mm-mm.
Kasi you have your allowance. And
Yeah. From, based on hobby lang talaga. Kaya, gusto namin to. And then, nung ayaw na namin, medyo taxing na to.
Too much
Masyadong
na.
Okay, another follow-up question. So, does that also apply to now, you having 2 jobs? Is there any kind of pressure there? Of
To
why
earn
you're...
money,
to earn money and parang kaya 2 jobs kasi...
or mag-keep up.
Oo. Kaya 2 jobs kasi kailangan ito yung income bracket ko. Kailangan ganito ako kayaman. Kailangan ganito yung lifestyle ko.
Siguro right now, medyo confused pa rin ako, actually. Kung anong, may labanan kasi if ever like growth or like the money. And then, may mga times na, okay lang kahit less yung income. Basta like may growth talaga. So, I feel like, factor din talaga yon yung salary.
Of course.
Ayan.
Okay, this is our last question for this podcast.
Yes.
So before we dive into the last question, click the like button and subscribe to our podcast. YouTubers! Okay. Our last question is...
Yes. Do you have any advice for multimedia art students
Who are...
na pag nagpa-partake ng hustle culture?
Oo, na
In the hustle
parang...
culture.
We're also freelancing right now. Na
And
parang...
multimedia art students, ang dami nilang gusto gawin. Kahit tayo. Kahit after graduate, feeling ko ikaw rin marami ka rin gustong gawin. Kasi sa mga sinabi mo kanina. Ano yung advice mo sa kanila?
Parang advice mo to these students right now and your advice for them when they step into the workforce.
So yung advice ko for current MMA students, it's okay na maging lost pa at the moment.
Yes.
Kasi ganun, actually, dati, parang set in stone na mag-corpo ako. Ganun. Parang shit, parang gusto ko mag-advertising. Hindi sa advertising ako. Parang na-set in stone na talaga na after ko gumraduate, kailangan may 9 to 5 job ako. Like, wala pa talaga sa idea ko yung freelance. Kasi parang, yun nga, yung sabi ko kanina na parang hindi siya parang official job. Yeah. And ang advice ko, siguro, kahit lost, as in may idea ka lang kung ano yung gusto mong gawin. Like, yung alam mong hindi ka mapapagod. Kahit mag-overtime pa, alam mong, well, let's say na nakakapagod siya, pero okay lang na ginagawa mo.
Magka-passion.
Yeah, yung passion mo
Alam mo
nandun
yung
pa
passion
din.
mo.
Yes.
Parang
Kunyari,
even if it's
video
so
ako.
tiring,
Yes.
may drive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, oo.
creating.
Oo,
Mm.
ganun.
Ayun, natutunan ko yun sa dad ko kasi even before nung senior high school ako, undecided talaga ako sa kung anong tatake ko, kung arts ba or parang business. So sabi niya, isipin mo kung ano yung araw-araw mong gagawin for the rest of your life. Tapos yung parang hindi ka makakaisip na ayoko na. Yung parang eto na, mag-quit na ako, nakakapagod, ganyan. So, ayun, since MMA students tayo, since MMA tayo.
Joke lang. Tayo.
Since
We're
MMA,
in the MMA field.
yeah, since MMA tayo, okay lang mag-venture out. Ayun nga, since sobrang daming opportunities right now. And sobrang importante tayo sa mundo. As in, sobra talaga. Like,
Lalo na ngayon.
yeah, oo. Hindi man natin mamalayan na yung impact ng art natin. Ngayon, iba siya kapag on a different, like, sobrang, pag reality na, like, art industry, sobrang laki ng contribution natin sa growth ng, sa growth ng ibang businesses, kung saan man tayo mapupunta, sobrang laki ng impact ng MMA, lalo na sobrang dami natin kayang gawin. Ayan. So, ayun.
Nagsisi ka ba na nag-take ka ng multimedia? Or
No.
tama naman
Never. Never naman kasi up to now, ayun nga, since sa social media ako napunta, sa print ako napunta, gusto ko 3D. Parang okay pa rin siya. Hindi ako na, sayang na
It's
gano'n.
parang, it's still, those fields are still part of art and it's part of what you love. Even
Yeah.
if it's not your specialty, which is creative.
And ayun, sobrang dami pang oras para mag-try pa ng,
Yeah,
kunwari,
you can do
3D.
3D in the future and you can do it right now
Yeah, oo.
as a freelancer.
Yes. Ayun. So, ayun lang. Siguro, believe in yourself na lang na yung art mo talagang may magiging impactful siya. Hindi man, siguro ngayon, naisip mo na, shit, parang hindi ako, parang walang pinatutungan yung art ko. Pero may ibang market na talagang magtutugma kayo na,
It's gonna have an audience.
Oo.
May niche ka.
may niche ka, yes.
Oo.
Hindi ko just put it out there.
Oo.
Lagi.
Ay, na-inspire
Exactly.
ako mag-release ng art ko.
Ako din tuloy, nag-gusto.
Feeling ko bukas na ako. Sigado.
National artist na tayo.
National artist na.
Pero ayun, yun lang.
So, thank you, Yana.
Thank you, Yana, so
Super
much
nag-enjoy kami sa
for-
talk na to.
Thank you so much.
Coming on our podcast. Thank you so much. Yes, that's Yana. Here are her socials if you want to reach her.
Click
So
like.
yeah, click like.
Good
Thank
luck,
you.
Yana.
Good luck,
on your
Yana.
multimedia life.
Multimedia journey.
Journey.
Okay, yeah. So that is the end of this episode of our podcast. And I hope you guys tune in for more. Bye!